This marks the end of an incredible journey, and the energy is contagious here in the building. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Texas Longhorns.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Texas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now, here's Decker. Doherty defending. Pick up by Hill. Passes it to Hawkins. Hill kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Evans. Hill up top to the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Decker. Rebounded by Ellis. He dishes it to Freak. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Freak.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Outside Hill. Kicks it to Wade. Inside. Hawkins against Blair. Hill has the open look, and the three ball is good. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Swiped away. And here we go. Now the pass to Hawkins. No one near him. And the shot falls short this time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now Freak. And he goes in for the dunk.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Hawkins. And it's Wade in at the center, filling out the middle.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
They set the pick. Outside Hill. From beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Richmond dishes to Blair. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closer. And again, it's Texas converting.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Now here's Richmond. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. A platoon swap here for Texas. And the Badgers with some changes. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
Freak in its center. Ellis is up.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's Hill, following the bucket by Texas. Soft touch off the glass. Hill's got 5.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
You got it. Let's get the ball.
Here's Freak, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And, guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Wisconsin trails by 15. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hawkins. Outside Hill. Dishes it to Kaminsky. Passes to Hawkins. And there are the Badgers with another bucket. And so it's Texas with it.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Edwards with it to the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. He has 18 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well. Also, just battling hard on every possession.
So Wisconsin ends up going with the new group. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fisher, the pass to Payton. That's tipped and stolen by Freak. Here's Thornton. The Badgers pull it in. Here's Fisher. Payton in the corner. 11 feet away. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Blair kicks to Freak.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good...
1:49 left here in the second half. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. And it's Gibson in at the small forward.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
There's the dish to Decker. Puts it up from 12, and that one's good.
Assist goes to
1:32 left in the second half. Texas leading by 13.
Get the ball inside.
Freak dishes to Doherty. The feed to Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it to right.
1:14 left in the second half. Ellis kicks to Freak. Clock at 6. He uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Longhorn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now here's Doherty. He feeds it to Freak. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Texas leads by 17.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
And the wide-open shot from Decker. No good with the triple.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Hill against Edwards. And here's Freak. For 3. No up. So we see Texas get the win here. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears